Welcome to IGS, IGS Jibo Yajima. That's at least the way we pronounce our own name. It's a complicated name, but that's because the company is merged over the last 70, 80 years, coming from 3, even 4 different companies. So IGS is founded just after the Second World War in 1945 in a town close to Eindhoven called Tilburg, and nowadays located in Eindhoven. We are a high-precision tool shop mold maker, which means that we make a lot of complex, high-precision, multi-cavity molds for the healthcare industry. And to be more specific, the healthcare industry is drug delivery systems, so pen systems, auto-injectors, insulin pens, but also inhalation devices like dry powder inhalers and meter-dosed inhalers. And last but not least is the ophthalmic industry, more specific the contact lens segment. We do that with 145, 150 people over here in Eindhoven, and a second facility in Peachtree City, Georgia in the US, because we serve the healthcare market in western part of Europe and North America, a pure play focus on the healthcare industry in these market segments and regions.
We integrated Moldex into our sales department to start to do especially DFMs for customers, and to see in the sales phase if we can prevent or foresee problems, and then take action to it to our customers. We used Moldex for a problem we had with a customer on his stem fit. A stem fit is an inhaler instrument which is applying medicine into the mouth of a patient, and that stem fit was unstable. After testing and implementing the part in Moldex, we actually started production tests in validation. The things we found there were put back in Moldex, and from Moldex we made a lot of DOEs with the program, and on that way we came to a solution how the process could be set to avoid the problem.
So at IGS we are using Moldex for about the last 4 years, and the most beneficial items on Moldex3D are definitely that we are able to have quite quick results on the questions we have. It's easy to learn and can easily improve the settings and have fast results within a few hours instead of running simulations overnight. We use Moldex3D in sales for the RFQ studies where we analyze the parts of our customers, and also for DFM studies where we mostly check if the parts is fillable, manufacturable, and has the sufficient availability for holding pressure, where we check for weld lines and everything else which is usually done in this circuit. During the early phase of mold design, we use Moldex3D to analyze pressures and temperatures, as well as to determine venting issues and flow lines. Additionally, we increasingly use Moldex3D CFD to optimize and control cooling channels. By implementing this approach, we prevent costly and time-consuming interventions in the mold. Also, we use Moldex3D in problem-solving projects. Also, we do experiments with various cooling solutions and material choices, for example steel and copper, during the quotation phase or prior to commencing engineering to expedite decision-making and facilitate visualization. Our experiences with the evaluation of Moldex is mainly regarding the meshing, where your earlier phase has to be kind of a meshing expert of a plastic instead of a plastics expert. Nowadays it's quite easy to mesh and to have an easy access to the software, so you don't have to be a meshing expert to get really good results on the products. Our outlook for the future with Moldex3D is mainly to implement a 3-stage simulation. We're not doing that much of a part design, but we do part analysis on the products we get from our customers. The next step would be to take this 3D cooling solutions from the mold into the Moldex simulation. And the last step would be to have the comparison of the simulation results to the validation results, and from there to gain experience by the comparison and to use this knowledge for the future to getting better molds and faster, better results on the mold building.